Yeah, good. Been pretty good. They've been warm. Um, yeah, it's been a tough couple of days. Obviously, pretty slow going with both batting innings, but I thought both teams have bowled pretty well. So pretty evenly matched, I reckon, at the moment. Yeah, it was handy to get one on the pads first ball, so that was good. Yeah, I thought they bowled really well today. I think, like you saw, the run rate's only probably two and a bit, so I thought they all bowled really well. I thought we stuck at it pretty well. It was a tough day, like it wasn't easy to score, so I thought we fought really well. Heady batted really well. I thought Pete Handscomb looked really good and Starkey was good at the end, so I think we're in a decent position.
It was just to try and push on. And was there a plan? Did you have that in mind?
Yeah, obviously you want to attack all the time, but sometimes it's not that easy. The wicket wasn't overly easy to score on, and like I said before, I thought they bowled really well, and they set some good fields. So it was just one of those old school fashioned hard days of Test cricket. And like I said, I think it's pretty even, and both teams have bowled pretty well so far. I think, like you've seen.
Yesterday, when Rohit Sharma hit that next ball up in the air, could you believe that?
Did I what?
When Rohit Sharma hit the very next ball up in the air, could you believe your luck that he had played that shot?
Well, I thought I'd better catch it. It was handy to get a side of the ball before, so yeah, it was fortunate that he did it again. I thought Nath bowled really well to him yesterday, so but yeah, it was handy to get a nice catch like that.
Marcus, what was it like facing Ravi Ashwin's obviously a world-class spinner? Have you faced anyone that skillful before, and what was it like? Just put us in your head.
Yeah, I thought he bowled really well. Yeah, I've faced Nath a lot, so and he's pretty good. Yeah, I thought he bowled really well. He mixed his pace up a lot, bowled a few different variations with side spin and overspin. So there's probably going to be a little bit turn there and going on into the game to the third and fourth innings. So Nath will come into it like he did in the first innings. But yeah, I thought he bowled really well as well. I think, like you saw, he was hard to score off as well. And Virat set some really good fields, so it wasn't easy, but hopefully we can keep finding a way.
You mentioned your dad and the shots of your parents and various emotions. Were you aware of all of that? And what did that mean to you?
No, I wasn't aware of it. Petey Handscomb came up to me and just said there was a really good picture of when you got off the mark of your mum and family and all that. So that was really good. I've been aware of my old man in the media. He's been doing more media than I have been. So he loves talking, so that suits him down to a T. But no, it's great. It's really good for them to be able to come here and experience it with me. Cricket Australia have been brilliant. They've been really involved in everything we've been doing. So I'm just excited. I know they're excited for me, but I'm also excited for them to be a part of it as well.
Marcus, there are a few guys today who got starts, obviously, including yourself and Pete Woosman. Did it feel like the sort of day where if one of you could go on, the whole batting lineup, not just today, but for the series, could sort of feed off that and grow some confidence?
Yeah, I reckon it's one of those sort of days where you see blokes face a fair few balls. So it can be one of those sort of wickets where you can face some balls, but it's hard to score and you try and force a little bit. And Uz got a pretty good ball. I thought Pete was batting really well. So it's just one of those things. If someone gets 70 or 80 or even 100, the score looks a little bit different. But I think you probably find that with a bit of an inexperienced lineup that you probably just got to be patient with. There's going to be those little ebbs and flows in form, just with guys trying to work it out a little bit, I reckon.
And just one more on Ashwin. Your dismissal. He was talking before about he was happy with the amount of drift he was able to get. Was that, you felt like that was a contributing factor, that ball that he was?
It was just a change of pace. I reckon just got onto me a little bit quicker than. Not that I was expecting, but it just came on a little bit quicker. That was all really. Didn't really drift too much at all.
Like on the surface, I think it got to like 520 or whatever. That looks like yet another sort of Aussie style collapse on the back of recent times. But from what you're saying, it's not that way in the dressing rooms. You guys aren't looking at it like that at all. It's a really tough wicket.
Yeah, it's a tough wicket. It's it's not easy to score on. It's not a the last couple of years have been the pink ball wicket, which has been tough, and it's similar now with a lot more grass on it. So it's not as easy as it used to be with the older Adelaide Oval wicket. And like I said, we haven't got millions of Test matches in our top six. So I think people just have to be a little bit patient, and we'll work it out. But yeah, it's a tough wicket, and they bowled really well. So sometimes there's going to be days where you can't come out and blast them at 3 and 4 and over. You just got to grind away, and I think a good thing with this wicket is it gets better as the match goes on. So I think that should hold us in good stead.
And the dressing room is positive
Yeah, 100%. We're still 100% in the game. We're only 60 behind, so all that takes is a good partnership in the morning, and we're even. And then, we've got a brilliant bowling attack, so then we're into them again. So, 100% we're positive.
Rob, what was Justin like in the rooms in the final sessions? He had a chance to speak to you, or I suppose the rest of the batsmen as a group.
Yeah, he's really positive. Like he said, he's just said, we're a pretty inexperienced batting lineup, so we're going to have some days like that. But we're definitely still 100% in the game, and it was really positive about us going forward and the way we fought today.
And how shattered was Sean, and I suppose yourself knowing what he's capable of. You played with him in WA, how confident he is.
Yeah, I think you've seen from the way Sean bats that he's a different level of player. I assume he's upset with the way he went, but it's only one innings of the first test of the whole summer. So, Sean's a class player, so he'll be all good.
There's a bit of debate about Aaron Finch and where his best sort of spot is in the top six. How important for you is it to maintain that partnership and have time to build the chemistry and that sort of thing?
I think it's good for the team if there's continuity at the top. Yeah, I thought Finchy batted really well in the UAE. And I thought he's earned his spot to bat at the top of the order, so he'll be fine as well. Like we said before, he's a class player. Opened a lot in one-day cricket, so he's opened in international cricket, so he'll be fine as well.
Is it tough finding the balance coming out at the top of the order between sort of coming out aggressively and putting the bowlers under pressure and also knowing when to rein it in?
Yeah, you can only put the bowlers under pressure though if they give you the opportunity to put them under pressure. And some like today, they bowled really well, and you just can't. And the wicket doesn't let you play like that. So, you want to come out and blast them everywhere and be going great guns, but sometimes it's not that way, and that's why it's called Test cricket. So, like I said, we're still fighting, we're still in the contest, and I'm sure we'll come out tomorrow morning and get stuck into it.